Welcome back to the shop, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Catch them on some video editing, answering emails, Facebook messengers. Everybody's pretty much bombarding me with a bunch of reel cleanings, upgrades, all that kind of stuff. It's getting to that time of year. It's cold. It is really cold up north. I know guys are still trying to fish. The water isn't frozen yet. Water's in the 40s up north. Mille Lacs is 40s. My buddy's fishing a tournament today. It's in the 40s, upper 40s. So it's getting very cold up there pretty quickly. So guys are just sending reels in. We went from like 70s and 80s to really cold up north. So here it's been in the 20s and 30s in the morning the last 2 or 3 mornings. And then we're back in the 70s and maybe 80s for the next couple of days. So it's ridiculous weather. But I got in probably one of the best $100 casting reels on the market right now. There's probably 1 or 2 of them. This is probably inching out the Shimano SLX. This is a $109 reel. If you don't know what it is the Daiwa Fuego CT 100HS. Here are the specs right here. So this is a 7:3 to 1 gear ratio. It weighs 7.6 ounces, 13 pounds of drag, 5+1 bearings. You can add bearings if you really wanted to. But for the money, for $109 or under, a lot of companies like Tech Warehouse, American Legacy, Baitworks, all these guys, they'll probably be running some fall Black Friday sales, Thanksgiving stuff, Christmas stuff, all that. So you can find it under $100. If you can find it for like $89, this is a fantastic, fantastic reel for that money. So let's take it out here. I got a couple of them in from Buddy, just to look it over and check it out. Do my thing to it maybe. Comes in the plastic bag. It's got schematic and literature in there. It's not really important. So this is pretty much a Tatula CT. I'd say it's a dumbed down version just to make it a little bit cheaper. It doesn't have the T-wing system, and it has the normal static line guide. There's your traditional line guide here. Red spool. Ghosted Daiwa on the side. This has the red lettering 7.3 to 1. Does have a swept handle, knobs. I'm almost guaranteeing that these are bushings in these knobs, since they don't really spin very well, but they're fine out of the box for 99% of the people, unless you want to go crazy and add 2 bearings here and 2 bearings here. It's got the plastic drag star, but it does click. The brake adjustment does not click, so you just barely tighten it here. So there's barely any slop in the spool, so you just want to micro adjust it here. And then you're good to go. It does have MagForce Z braking, which is more of like the traditional braking. So you have your magnetic sides here on that. Let me see if I can take the spool out. Aluminum frame, so it does share the Tatula CT, the 100 body. They just kind of had to take some of the options and bearings, all that kind of stuff, to bring down that price point from $150 to the $109. So a little bit heavier reel, a little bit heavier spool. There's your spool here, Mag Z. So it's pretty stiff. It's not terrible. This is a great all-round reel, power reel, flipping, spinner baits, chatterbaits, all that kind of stuff. It is a great all-purpose reel. It palms really well. Let me take my ring off here so I don't ding it up. Put the side plate back on. But it is super easy to palm. If you've had a Tatula CT or the SV100, it is pretty much the same exact frame. Aluminum frame is really nice for rigidity. A lot of the lower end reels in that like $100 and under, if they don't have an aluminum frame, you're going to feel frame flex when you are cranking in a spinnerbait or chatterbait, something with higher resistance than just pitching and flipping or fighting a fish. You're going to feel that frame flex. So it makes it really nice, a little bit more rigid. Pretty slick reel. I mean, it's really nice. I mean, it's pretty smooth for that $109 option. It's a really smooth reel. I'm guessing it's probably dry inside, but that's an easy remedy. You don't need to open it up right away if you really don't want to or don't know how to. But out of the box, it's fine. Just looking it over here. I wish the one thing that Daiwa would stop doing is the caps over the handle nut. I wish they would kind of make it more streamlined. It's just personal preference. Just because it kind of looks off balance when you have like this a little bit longer and this shorter. They should have just made it even, so it looks more cleaner, I guess. But other than that, this was made in Thailand. Most of the other reels are made in Thailand, so it's not too bad. It's also got the tournament drag, so you can really lock it down if you want to. Loosen it up here. I usually loosen the drags when I'm not using the reels, or if they're going to be stored for a long period of time, so they're not putting compression on the drag stack here. Those washers. That when you tighten them, they are supposed to be like that, and they just compress over time. So if you keep them compressed, they will flatten out over time instead of staying cupped. So you want to back off your drag. I do it in the winter, like when my reels are sitting. Every reel is completely backed off. I know a lot of guys who don't like doing it when they're fishing, because if you forget to do it, if you back your drag off and then you don't tighten your drag, guys will go fish and set the hook and lose fish. So I'm just super anal about it, so I loosen my drag and then tighten it back up when I go fishing. It's just a habit thing that I've formed over the last 25 years of fishing. But there you go. This is the Fuego CT 100 7.3. I would put this up with the SLX. I think I give the nod to this. I think it's more comfortable to hold. I think it's smoother. I think it's a little bit more durable. The Mag Force Z braking, super easy on the fly. Knobs feel nice. I mean, everything about it is just a solid reel for $100. A little bit heavy, but that's what you expect when you have like brass gears and aluminum frame and heavy knobs and all that kind of stuff. So not too bad. If they would pop this down to like 7.1 ounces, it'd be kind of nice. You drop a half an ounce. Over a period of time, it's very nice to have a little bit lighter reel. But yeah, the matte color, great reel. That is it. That is the Fuego CT, $109. Great reel. You can find them in 6.3-1, 7.3-1, and 8-1, only in the right-handed. So there you go. 2 spool bearings, a little sluggish. You can upgrade them. Smash that thumbs up, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching, and peace.